best summer weather 2026. What is that? Be fun. It will be fun. What do you think? It's like 27 degrees Celsius here in Sweden. Fantastic weather. It's also warm in water, almost. My plan for today is to test and compare my new Autopilot and compare it to the old one. So I have already connected the new one. I have prepared both Code Zero reacher sails and prepared somewhat for gennaker if the wind goes down. I switched to my vacation sail. What happened to that? Because it's vacation time and I don't want to use my racing sail now. Vacation code, vacation mainsail. I didn't have time to switch to it, but that will come. One reef. I think it's plenty of wind to go fast anyways. It will be fun. What do you think? Always big waves. Also done some more improvements, but I will show that later on. 30 knots already. And Autopilot holds pretty stable course.
So I'm heading out to open water, wind from the side. I put up my Code Zero, connect the new EV-100 or EV-1. It's 4 different parts. It's the Autopilot arm, it's the compass, it's a display with some buttons and the computer itself. It's like a package. Doing around 10 to 14 knots. What I wanted to test here is to see how stable the direction is, the course, when the wind goes up and down and in the waves.
So let's pass those islands here and then we switch to the Autopilot and see if we can hold the same angle as good as we can now.
I disconnect the new Autopilot and put up the ST2000, but then I'm doing a big mistake. I accidentally take out the cables to the Autopilot, to the new Autopilot. I didn't set it good enough in the roof of the bench there, so I have to unscrew the connections, unscrew those small tiny screws, connect it again, and then
I shifted to my ST2000 Autopilot, see if it's as good as the new one.
I got a bit seasick finding tools and then connecting everything. There you can see it was pretty big waves and it didn't feel good, but then it became better again after a while.
But we're still doing 10 knots. I can just feel that the boat is not holding the course as stable as before, but it's not that bad.
I set course back to the archipelago, leaving the open ocean with some smaller waves. somewhat upwind here, or wind from the side again. One reef. Really nice summer sailing. I got some complaints that I'm reefing too early, but I think if it's not a race and you're doing 12 knots, I think it's a no-brainer to take a reef or two and don't push it too hard and have a nice time instead. I'm going in here between two islands, Vrångö and Dunsö. Lots of boats out today, vacation boats, weekend boats, cruising around. Here you can see Dunsö. On the right side here is the Dunsö harbor. I will just do a turn here and not try to go into the harbor at all. Some speedboats to watch out for.
Let's see how my EV-100 is doing upwind.
I will go upwind here and doing some tacks without autopilot. See how I do it, just so you get some comparison. So you can see it take about 12 seconds to go from one side to another. Here I just main traveler as well. Usually I don't do that in each tack. I just let it go, let the rudder go, the boat turn by itself. I sheet in the jeep, grab the tiller again, and then you're fine. It's so super simple with one reef and no general. You can see it's pretty easy to connect the autopilot to my Chris catch you can buy from me for 15 bucks. I'm going out again from those islands, going aiming for harbor in Valda again. Catching up with another boat with similar length, Albin 78, but I believe it is, but it's completely different from my boat. From the early 80s, maybe in the late 70s. Nice little boat. I like they have the jib up. That makes it easy for them as well. Then it's almost open ocean again. You can see it's a lot of waves, big waves. The camera never catch it, but you can see how we are pitching back and forth. I connect the EV-100 and I'm sitting out in my small IKEA chairs. But I have a video how you can build yourself. Extremely good upwind, the autopilot. The old one, ST2000, was not bad upwind either. It was when wind increased or decreased, and then it was a bit shifty.
Let's see if we can tack through here with the autopilot. Pushing buttons.
So it's a more narrow passage here. I use the autopilot completely to tack through here. It will take at least 8 tacks or something like that. I have the settings to cruising, so not performance, and then you can see from one side to another it takes I would say almost 30 seconds, maybe 25 seconds. Once more, I would say this is too much time, because the jib starting going back and forth, and you lose speed as well. So I need to do something about that. I fast forward the last couple of tacks here, but you can see it's almost the same. I help the boat a bit with the jib to go faster over, but it takes 25-30 seconds. It works, but it's too slow.
It works, but it works.
So yesterday the pilot was a bit too slow tacking. Maybe we can change the settings to fix that. So you can choose between sail catamaran, sail slow turn, sail power. Let's try sail. Also check hard over time. We are out again. Test some more upwind for the autopilot to be a bit faster. Much lighter wind, but I think it's enough to do a proper test. And no code 0 today, but I prepared a gennaker. Let's see what we can do. Let's test just like yesterday. We turning 90 degrees. Automatic tack function. I see. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So two settings changed, or 3. I changed to performance and also the hard over time and to a sailing boat instead of a catamaran. Not too bad. We will continue to do this. Okay, let's tack again. I also have my microphone on today. I should have that yesterday as well. Sorry for the bad noise yesterday and windy voice. But today is much better. Change this a bit. Maybe we want to have it in the air higher up. There we go, like a poor man's drone, someone said. We will tack again. 90 degrees. 3, 2, 1. Now. There we lose it. I would say half the time, maybe 16, 17 seconds with the performance settings. I set gennaker as well and test out doing some jibes later on. Lite för platt kanske. Too flat. I will change. I think I need to clean the bottom of the boat somewhat. Still, the old one, not too bad either. It's almost fun to jibe with this autopilot. No commercial, no sponsor, no nothing. It just feels good in this light, super light condition. It's not my largest gennaker I have here, but it's super handy when you're sailing alone and just want to put up some downwind sails easily. It's a game changer. Everything is a game changer. Let's check what that is. You could see my previous video, Lershield Regatta, that the gennaker sheets got stuck in the chairs sometimes. I have fixed that and testing it out, and it's working surprisingly good. What the fuck is that? It was something dead in the water, maybe a swan or something else. It didn't look like a bird, but yeah, something has eaten off it. Not so nice. Now it looks great. Main. Some more main, but it's okay. Here you can see again the sheet is actually under the seat, but when I'm jibing, even if it's very light wind, it folds up and it doesn't get stuck. So it works great. And we cover this. Let's see how it looks like in the movie, in the video. Let's check what that is. I tested out again and it seems to work fine. So to summarize, the new Autopilot works really good. I missed the remote control, but the buttons in a good place. It's a lot higher price than the ST2000, but sometimes I think it's worth it. I need to test it out much more, but so far I'm happy with it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.